Okay. Greetings, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good day, enjoying life, living life, loving life. Um, Coming at you tonight to do another video review. One of the things I want to start doing in regards to research and what we're doing in life these days is a lot of these movies will give you messages. And then, of course, I want to start doing some reviews on maybe some First Amendment, Second Amendment auditors and stuff like that. Various different things that I can use to help further the education of others. One of the things I discussed with Brian Parker on the talk show tonight was the fact that there's so much information out there today that many people get inundated with it and starts throwing things at the wall when they come across problems, trying to find a solution. So again, just like last week when I tried to point people that your faith is what's going to pull you through, and your faith is only had by experiences. You got to be able to get up and do stuff to be able to gain the faith to do it again. See, it's when we overcome the laziness, the incompetence, or the self-esteem that we get out and do things that are natural to us, that we become aware of our natural abilities. And this is important in our communication today, because every one of us is able to communicate. And in order to communicate this quote language that we've developed, there are different levels to it. And many of us are not educated to a proper level. And that's a major problem in being able to comprehend things. One of my favorite shirts, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. That's up to you. And with that, let me check here, make sure we got everything going on all the panels and everything. Rice, camera, action, Mimi, Shonda, Robert Scott, welcome everybody. Please feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure to share these videos. And of course, there's a PayPal link down there if you want to hit that to share a donation. PayPal link is strictly for donations. We do not buy, sell, or buy or sell any products, goods, services, nor do we invest in anything. This video is for free use, education review only. The channel itself is not monetized. So think about this stuff and wonder where the information is coming from and why somebody is giving it out. This goes to intent. When you come across a lot of these people that want to sell you a packet or something, and their intent is to make money for themselves. My intent is to share all this education so that people can comprehend it better. If you don't comprehend it, then you're missing out on something. And that's what I want to try to do, is try to help people comprehend things. I think I put things in a nice, subtle way, a simple way for people to comprehend. And I hope I get better at that. So let's get down to it. The movie we're talking about is Frank versus God, and I'll give you a little thing on it first before we get into it. An attorney, or excuse me, one of the state legislators of Nebraska is an atheist, and this is a somewhat true story based on him bringing a case to court challenging the presence of God. And the thing about the presence of God is, particularly to any scriptures, whether it be the Quran, Torah, the King James Bible, this God concept, a lot of people talk about a he-she thing, and I don't think it's a he-she thing. I think it's as the Hebrews say it, Ruach HaKodesh, which is just a source of life. And I think a lot of people are confused about the source of life in this communications that we have, the things that we have to comprehend. And today we use these vocal cords to induce other actions beyond and above ourselves. And in that form of communication, the power of the word is, as we've constructed them, we have various different usages, and those usages have synonyms, antonyms, and all that. And when we get into the various different terms, like dedication versus addiction, they both generally mean the same thing, but there's a different connotation. There's a different tone to the inflection as what your communication is intending. And that's what we've got to get down to, is learning how to show that our communication, the intent is in good faith and goodwill towards the other party. So this movie, I hope, will bring about the concept of being able to use the concept of God and his presence in our communications with everybody. Because everybody realizes some source of God, period. Even the atheist. This guy was an atheist, and he threw it in people's face that, hey, if you believe in God, then what is this clause, this insurance clause, an act of God? So pay attention. And like I said, it's a review, so I'll stop it every now and then. I really would prefer that people hit that panel link and come up and join me. Raven is for you, Angry Rooster, Watt Life, Damsel Medic, greetings everybody. I'm going to post that StreamYard link just in case you can't see it for some reason. But please come up and join me. And we will get into this. I'm going to shut my cam off just for purpose. And I hope everybody can see this. We're going to double check my channels to make sure. My pages. Well, this should be streaming to Facebook, but I don't see it. But it is streaming to YouTube, so we'll deal with it. And like I said last time when I did the review last weekend, if they do for some reason come in and try to strike this in the middle of it, I'm going to continue on with the review. That's why I hope people will come up on the panel, because if I end up doing this review myself, it's pretty much still a waste. I'm still going to do the review. But the reason for the review is to have other people up on panel to give their opinions in verse with mine, you know. So please join the panel. Come on up. I'd appreciate it.
Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to talk to you about God.
Father, forgive them. For they know not what they do. I do not need your forgiveness. You do not have power to forgive. The whole world knows you are lying. You are the Messiah. Prove it to us. Save yourself and us.
My apologies for that. I wasn't too quick on that.
What do you want to know?
We'd just like to share the good news that God has a plan for your life.
You know, you seem like nice fellas, but I think you should leave now. You wouldn't like Brutus when he's angry.
Allow me to ask you one question, sir. Do you know that God loves you?
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in heaven?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you believe that you, as a believer, will be among the righteous, living in eternal bliss when you die?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well then, allow me to hasten your reward.
Who loves you, D?
Lucky for you, I persuaded the church to drop the charges by assuring them that you're completely crazy, but harmless.
Come on, I was just messing with him. It wasn't even loaded.
David, my friend, why don't you devote that passion and that fine legal mind to pursuing real justice?
You mean why don't I come back to be a corporate whore?
Hey, I resemble that remark. Really love what you've done with the place. Told you, jail was a step up.
Jail was a step up. One of my favorite lines. It's one of the few places I actually really learned because I didn't have anything else to do. Please, people, pay attention to your life and use it to learn so you don't end up in that jail cell.
Come on, man. It's time to move on.
Crazy, sure. But harmless? How dare you?
I want to welcome Damsel Medic and RCA. Thank you for joining.
Did you miss me?
Come, noble.
For the invite.
You must be hungry. Thanks for holding down the fort while I was inside. I tell ya, I know what it's like to be in a cage. That's why I could never put you in a kennel. There's no way I could incarcerate your soul. You feel?
That's exactly how I feel about my dogs. They're not pets.
Total accord on that
They're
point.
family members. I couldn't put them in a kennel.
Hola, muchacho. Are you ready to get your ass kicked?
Oh, let the games begin. Dirty. You know what happens to girls who play that way? They owe their landlords $850. That is what I'm talking about.
Whatever. You're still my bitch.
Because you are a ruthless capitalist. Face it, you are the man.
Hey, I work for a living. I ain't got no time for losers who can't pay their rent.
I didn't realize you were such a Republican.
I'm not. I'm a libertarian.
I just don't get what a smart girl like you is doing turning tricks.
I don't get what a big shot lawyer's doing, sitting around the house and acting like a homo.
What, do you think I'm gay?
I don't know many straight guys paying me for my stimulating conversation.
You mean
Yes, the stimulating conversations. That's what people get paid for. It's what you really get paid for. When people learn how you communicate, that's what they determine your value on. Pay attention. She's just a hooker, right? He's just an attorney, right? Pay attention.
abuse. Your conversation is about as stimulating as a kick in the nuts.
Oh,
Pasco, for like $200.
you sure don't want to mess around or something?
No. Thanks.
Weird. Same time next week?
I'm gonna be gone next week.
Where you going?
I'm gonna see my niece in Ocala.
I didn't know you had a niece.
Yeah. Lucy, she's 9. She's she's a little knucklehead. So, just feed him and let him out twice a day. Make sure he's got plenty of food and fresh water, and that's about it. It's a pretty easy gig since I killed the plants a long time ago. It's a long story. Come here, boy.
In a way, I kind of hope that this is how Jack's story ends up. I hope that his story turns out good. But at this point, I see it heading towards tragedy, where he's going to look upon an excuse of an act of God. So again, please pay attention. What were you saying, RCA?
Yeah, I was saying, like, of course, we all want, the best for him. Of course we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yep. I hope. I have faith too.
I want to tell you a story.
I used to believe that Jesus was a Catholic God.
How's she doing? Not so great. Looking at another round of chemo. Maybe a marrow transplant.
You know, if you need some money.
Look, all I know is that little girl in there adores you. So why don't you quit your yapping and get washed up for supper?
Dear Lord, please bless all your children and all those in need tonight. And we ask that you bless Lucy with strength and with health. And we thank you so for all your many blessings, Lord. Please bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies and our bodies to your service. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Holy crap!
From the Atlantic with winds of nearly 120 miles per hour. And meteorologists are warning it could carry tornadoes as far inland as the Orlando area.
This is David Frank calling again. I really need someone to call me back urgently.
Come on, little Brett, answer the damn phone.
Is there anyone else you can call?
Brutus, if you can hear me, press the speaker button. Come on, boy. Press the speaker button, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, Brutus, you can do it. Button.
Good dog, good dog. Okay, Daddy's coming.
It's gonna be okay. Hang tight.
I'm sorry, but I really gotta go, okay?
Evacuations are in effect. Residents are encouraged to seek shelter or head inland to safety.
Would you do that for your quote pets? I feel the same way. Again, that's it's another living soul. Go ahead, Damsel.
Yeah, absolutely. I love my dogs here.
That's it.
Yeah.
The spiritual,
Same here.
yeah. See, the spiritual principles we're told to minister the word of gospel to all creatures. So when I think about the breath of life and man becoming a living soul, I think about that in the aspect of all creatures. When they get their first breath of life, they become a living soul. They're my neighbors. They're my true neighbors that I'm supposed to speak the gospel to. And the gospel is the natural ways of life. And they're actually communicating to me and showing me the design of nature by their own natural acts.
Right. I was going to say, to add on that, from having pets, right? Literally, you can, any little creature, a seahorse, a snake, like I have 2 guinea pigs, and they both have individual personalities. Each little creature has a personality.
Yes.
And that's what blows my mind. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just like mind blown. Just by a little creature.
Yeah, and this one's getting her 15 minutes.
Yeah. He's talking. He knows I'm talking about him. Oh, I know.
Well, pets are, part of the family. Part of the family.
Come on, people! Come on!
Hello, I would like to invite you to start my course, Listening to the Land of the Bible, for free.
What a Christian Bible ad.
Listen to me.
Oh, good
The
old
associate
algorithm.
is trapped inside
Read
my
the
house.
title.
Brende, he is disabled and needs my assistance.
Now look, you listen to me, sir. No one is going into that area except qualified search and rescue teams. Now, if you tell us your address, we'll try to send a team in to rescue your friend. Sir, can you please tell us where your house is?
Right there.
That's my house.
Pay attention.
Oh, hell no. Please. He's a good dog. He never hurt anyone. Take me. I'm ready. I'm old. But don't you dare harm a hair in that dog's head.
Just enough for the dog to escape. And sorry about the giveaway there, but I always know that the animals are going to make it. And when they get into this and start discussing an act of God, think about it. It went straight between the other 2 homes. That's a pretty small tornado as an act of God.
Well, the home is definitely a total loss. There's no question about that.
House can be rebuilt. My sweet, noble Brutus can never be replaced.
Yes, well, of course, the dog was not insured.
Is that all you care about? Money?
I'm deeply sorry for your loss. At times like this, the financial concern is definitely secondary to the extreme and terrible emotional toll that...
My house was covered for full replacement value, right?
I'm afraid your policy does not cover tornadoes.
What are you talking about? It was a natural disaster. I'm covered for natural disasters, right?
Yes, certain natural disasters, floods, rainstorms, lightning strikes. But as it clearly states, paragraph I, other damages due to extraordinary weather conditions such as cyclones, tornadoes, firestorms, locusts, geysers, tidal waves, and tsunamis will be deemed acts of God and not covered under said policy.
All of them pretty much having to do with the force of air, considered an act of God. And this is Genesis 2:7, where God formed man of the dust of the ground, and he breathed the breath of life into his nostrils, and man became a living soul. That breath of life, no matter where it's at, no matter what it causes, whether it's causing a thunderstorm that creates a lightning strike and causes fire, that was brought on by the breath of life. That Ruach HaKodesh, the source of life. So think about it. And remember, those contracts that you sign on insurance programs, read them very closely. If they say it doesn't cover an act of God, then you have to express yourself as an act of God to prove that their insurance is impossible. Why would you carry insurance that's impossible? Think, people.
See that? Acts of God?
Acts of God? What kind of BS is that?
I know. I hear you. It's arcane. It's ridiculous, but it's the law.
Look, I'm a lawyer, and this is a load of crap.
I mean, as a lawyer, I'm sure you understand that act of God is a traditional legal term to denote natural disasters not covered under the standard terms of the policy.
Well, everything's a freaking act of God. I mean, when I take this putter and I shove it up your ass, technically, that's an act of God too, right?
Yes, sir. He did it within his breath. That is an act of God. As I've been telling you, everything you do is an act of God. You just have to express it to them properly.
Sorry to get hostile, Mr. Frank.
Oh, really? You see, I think there is.
Elaine, get secured in here now. Mr. Frank, I appreciate this has been a traumatizing circumstance.
Ah!
Please, I didn't destroy your house.
Does it cover Talcott level 3 storms?
God did.
Yes, I am the dog human.
Why? What have I done to deserve this? Am I a bad person? Am I an evil person? Act of God! What kind of crap is that? All right, God. Here I am.
Now he's going to do the same thing I did. Remember the other night when I told you I lost my son and I told God to fuck off? It's exactly what I did. I didn't know how to answer it. That's why we have to quit doing that shit. Dealing with the insanity of not paying attention to our lives. We have to get off our ass, quit being so complacent with this commercial system that does everything for us, and learn how to do things for ourselves again, people. I urge you.
Yeah, in your house. And I want to know, did you destroy my house? Come on, let's see an act of God, huh? Come on, bring it. Strike me down. Act of God, my ass.
How can I help you, my son?
Look, I am not your son, so just step back, man, okay? I'm not in the mood.
Well, perhaps you'd like to tell me what's troubling you.
Troubling me? Well, I'm not troubled. I left trouble behind me a long time ago, Padre.
What happened, my son?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The insurance company told me that my house was destroyed by an act of God. Now, can you tell me why God would want to destroy my house.
It's kind of like that, Alexander.
This is my club. I run shit. Flattery will get you nowhere. I only get down with people I can trust. When you really care about somebody, you go that extra
I
mile.
mean, there's like, multiple ways to look at that,
You know
I
we know
guess.
that. Let's give them some action.
Put your money where your mouth is.
You have to look at it as a teaching opportunity, a learning.
Yep. Every step can be a lesson.
Alchemize. You gotta, alchemize it.
Absolutely, brother.
Probably the most common question that I'm asked as a professor at Hillsdale is, what happened to my country?
Sometimes when we suffer
Oh,
a terrible
just
loss,
stop with the platitudes.
how can I help you? You can answer the question.
Did God destroy my house? It's a yes or no question.
And what if he did?
Well, if God destroyed my house, then God should pay for it! Should pay for it!
And I got to say, what we're seeing here in this movie, I've watched it a few times and I didn't pick up on it. But as I mentioned, my past here and telling God to fuck off, I realized too, at the same time, this is the exact same thing I did. I picked myself up, dusted myself off, got all dressed up and presented myself as if though I was something special, as if though I was something important and I could do something about this world. And I never did. I failed.
You filed a lawsuit. You're suing someone in a court of law. Mazel tov! Oh, I've been waiting for this day, man. Congratulations. So, who are you naming in the suit? I'm suing God. I'm sorry, I thought you said God.
That's right. For damages to my house.
Think about that concept, people. Think about it in today's legal system. And the fact that everything literally is an act of God. How do we pose insurance then? If people could realize this one fact alone, that spiritual essence of and the fact that it's supported in Article 1 of the Bill of Rights of the Constitution of the United States of America, that freedom of religion shall not be questioned. That's why this guy, as you watch the movie, watch and see how he brought the entire religious community into this subject matter.
Oh, you're still the same crazy bastard. It's just a new package. I need your help. David, I love you like a brother, but I am not going to aid and abet your self-destruction.
My name's still on the door, Batman.
See, nobody wants to help in another man's destruction if that's what they think is going to happen. So no matter how insane the idea is, sometimes it's still wise to help your brother. It's a conundrum we're stuck in, particularly with this world of lawyers, huh? Everybody's supposed to have faith in and nobody does, yet that's who they run to when they have a problem. It's sickening.
How the hell do you sue God anyway? Well, naturally, you start by serving it.
The body of Christ. The body of Christ. Bishop Bernardo Rossini. Yes, my son. You've been served.
been served.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Imam Muhammad al-Bakri. You've been served.
Rachel.
Slevin, it's Sam Grossman.
Bye. What can I do for you?
Calling about a legal matter. A lawsuit, actually.
Rabbi, you know I don't do that kind of work anymore.
I understand, but this is a unique case, something I think will be of special interest to you.
Okay, I'll bite. Who's the defendant?
God needs our help. Make no mistake, this case, as unorthodox.
God needs our help. Make no mistake.
Now that's funny.
I can't but laugh every time I hear that.
And frivolous
Oh.
as it may appear, not only a legitimate legal challenge, but it is also a challenge to our most core values and beliefs. And while there may be a diversity of beliefs represented here, there is one thing that joins us all, and that's our faith. We're spiritual beings, and as such, we are sometimes called upon to defend that faith.
But to dignify this stunt with a response would just give that schmuck the attention he craves, right? I say we take the high road here and let the courts toss it out.
No, stakes are too high. If, God forbid, any sort of legal precedent is set, we could potentially open the door to billions of dollars of damaging litigation.
We cannot sit idly by and allow this blasphemy. We must defend the honor of Allah. If that is in a Florida state court, so be it.
Brothers, sisters, to speak of defending God's honor is paradoxical and only reflects our own egotism in the matter.
Leave God out of it. This is a legal matter, and as my people know, you cannot trust the court to deliver justice.
He's right. This case demands a vigorous defense.
Forgive me, Ms. Levin. This is all very noble, but what's it going to cost? Are you hoping for some sort of settlement or a retainer?
Absolutely not. I would insist on doing this entirely pro bono.
I see. Why is it?
Let's just say, I owe him one.
All those in favor of retaining Ms. Levin to represent us collectively in this matter, raise your hand.
I never cared for my name, Clive Staples. The world.
And again, the pure blasphemy of the church having to go to an attorney to defend God. It's just fucking stupid. It's as bad as the Unum Sanctum that claims the living souls of all men. When Isaiah 43:1 says, "Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine." Who can make a greater claim than that? Period. Anybody? Crickets, huh? And that's what you'll get everywhere, any platform you put that question on.
Well, congratulations, Miss Levin. You are now officially God's lawyer.
You're sure you want to give it up?
Give what up?
That last shred of dignity that you've been holding on to.
You're missing the point, Bennett.
No. there's a point. You don't have to do this, you know.
Actually, I think I do.
Oh, David, my friend, there's nothing more annoying and pathetic than a principled attorney.
Mr. Frank, is there a statement you'd like to make before the hearing today?
Well, just like to say that I'm looking forward to a good, clean fight. I know that God is a tough and formidable opponent, but like all deities, yeah, he's got weak spots in his game, you know. I think I can take him. Huh?
Anyway, thanks for coming out.
Right?
I think I can take him.
Being brutalized
Yeah.
and hurt and broken.
You know, the irony here is that this was a real case.
In some cases, and we call ourselves a healthy and civilized.
And all these people went through this case and didn't see that irony. They didn't see that they didn't have authority.
If we want things to be better,
And in that, like I said, if everything is an act of God, truly, as this Christian society believes, then why do we have the courts, let alone insurance? See, this is the system of a faithless man paying tribute to a false patriarch to evade their duties as men, to keep the faith and act like men.
when we allow the truth to reign supreme rather than
I hope you guys enjoyed this short thing, and be sure to go check it out. Frank versus God. And it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. It's a good movie to watch to find the base principle of how to dismiss all the bullshit. Because when you ask the hard questions, they can't answer them.
it's time to start flipping.
And most of the time, those are the questions that bear patent objective truth. That's the thing that really hurts everybody. People are afraid of the truth. They're afraid of the truth of their own reflection because they see it in other men. And then to protect them from those other men, they get involved in these little group think sessions where they have safe spaces because everybody behaves the same way as they do, like heathens. Until, of course, then all of a sudden they need this, quote, God, because they're faithless and have no sense of true duty to their fellow man. Their fellow man is only a good to them as long as they have that same group think and support their idiot ideologies and insanity. So beware, Christian or not, it doesn't matter. The truth itself is objectively real, and that's what most people fail to see. Deep in cognitive dissonance, I agree, indoctrination, but you can come out of it. So remember, folks, I love you, but I don't give a rat's ass whether you love me back. That's to say, I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you don't respect me. That part's on you. Greetings, everyone. Keith here. Hoping everyone's having a good day. Enjoying life, living life, loving life. Be sure to hit those buttons, show your support. And there's a PayPal link below for anyone that wants to share some love. All is appreciated.